the camera pans back over to Jumper as you were attempting to find other cool teens to chat with.
Other cool youths. Say it right.
Youths.
Youths. I kind of trail my finger along the wall and I scuff the ground at some rocks. And I just walk that way down the block and I look around for teens who look like they hang out. Skip class and hang out.
Just give me straight 2d6.
Oh, that's 5. Can I try again with different dice? No, I'm just kidding.
I do recommend getting different dice. You see no teenagers in this little side entrance to the theater.
Okay. I'm going to duck into an alcove and see the general age. Look at the general age of people hanging around.
Would you like to roll to assess the situation?
I would love to, please. Oh! That's a 8.
Nice, you get to ask one.
Who here is the most vulnerable to me? Going straight up creep. Oh wait, is that how it's done?
No, that's a specific playbook rule.
I know.
As you are looking, also you've gone to where the effective backstage would be.
Mm-hmm.
And you look over. They aren't teens, but you do see a group of a couple of college kids that are just kind of hanging out outside. Looks like they might be on a break between rehearsals or something.
Okay, are they smoking? One.
Probably a couple of them are, and I will say you recognize one.
Okay.
They owe you a favor.
I recognize one. Okay, so I would like to, what is it technically called? Shape-shifting or something like that? Probably.
Yeah.
Where I want to change my glamour?
Yes, I believe that's radical shape-shifting, so that would be roll to unleash your power, which is +3.
So I just want to age up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 13, good buddy.
You do it perfectly.
And I wanted to turn my lollipop into a quote-unquote smokable cigarette thing that makes me look maybe not as cool in some situations. I don't know how to phrase that correctly. Smoking ain't cool, kids.
It's not, but your lollipop now makes it look like you are smoking it, and it's even giving off its own little trail of smoke with how good that rolls.
Awesome. I go up and who owes me a favor?
I don't know, who owes you a favor and why?
His name also happens to be Jason. It's weird. World is funny like that.
Oops, all Jasons.
I go to walk by and I do a double take and I go,
It's Jayson.
yeah, S-Y-N.
S-Y-N,
Jason.
yes. Jason.
Yeah. Jason. Yeah, Jason?
Oh,
Dude!
Jumper, what are you doing here?
Oh my gosh, I was just I don't know, I'm just hanging around downtown looking for little collectibles, you know me! What are you doing? Isn't this the stage door?
Got a show tonight, been working on a couple of bits. We're giving us a break, so decided to step outside for a bit.
Hounds of the Baskervilles, right?
Yeah.
Baskervilles. I can't speak right, ever.
Hounds of Baskerville.
That one. I know my Sherlock, I swear.
Dustin would be disappointed if you didn't.
Knowing it and being able to cite it.
I'm assuming that Jason is, I have to say it with that inflection. Jason is surrounded by buff people of any gender and cool folk in the, like you said, in the college age range of youth.
They're theater kids.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a mix of theater kids and some stagehands.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Okay, this is my language. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta go back a couple years.
What are you going to be trying to get from him?
I'm going to be trying to get information from him. I'm still holding a sucker in my hand. My hand is like this. It's stuck because I've got a dum-dum in there. So apparently I'm holding this cigarette like a European because I'm that cool.
You are impressing his friends.
Yeah, I am so method. Yo, I totally missed you at that production last year. Oh, God, the name is totally slipping me. But I was wanting to get information from him about who looked like the prankster of whom I can give a physical description because I know what they look like. See if there was any sort... No, wait, are we looking for the doppelganger or the prankster?
One or the other.
You're looking for the doppelganger. Doppelganger's pretending to be prankster. So basically you're asking, hey, have you seen prankster recently, knowing that there's like a 95% chance it wasn't actually a prankster?
Yeah, so I asked, dude, have you seen this guy? I pull out a picture, actually. A little Polaroid that I've printed from my P300R Mini 3 Retro printer. It prints little 3x3 pictures that look like Polaroids. I pull that out and I go like, this dude with the hair, have you like seen him around? Or like, oh, he left something here. He's been like bugging me to come and try and find it. So I finally find myself on this side of town. And I just like, fine, I guess I'll try. Dude, can you like get me in or something? Like, I really need to find this. Do you have, I don't know, like any information you can give me would be an amazing amount of help.
So it's gonna be a little weird. Roll to pierce the masks. So basically, you're essentially trying to pierce the mask for Doppelganger, which is roll plus mundane.
That's 7.
All right. On a 7 to 9, you get to ask one.
Are you just trying to get into the theater, or are you asking if they've seen anyone who might be prankster slash...
Either and both?
Okay,
Well,
maybe just
Well,
ask Jason if he's seen your totally not boyfriend.
that's what she did, which is why I was having to roll to pierce the mask on Doppelganger. Because when he saw prankster, if he did, it would have been Doppelganger. So he might have been able to get some information.
Okay.
Sorry. As I said, that was weird.
Yeah, okay. So, what are you really planning? But Doppelganger in there somewhere.
I've seen him around here a couple of times. He was a little bit rude. He's usually a lot friendlier than that. Keeps talking about what he saw, and as he's talking, you get the impression, you're not sure why, but you don't think this actually has anything to do with prankster specifically, so much as prankster has a big platform that gets attention.
Oh, okay.
He's basically using pranksters like platform and the amount of attention that pranksters' actions gets to draw attention towards something. He's trying to get attention in a direct way to hide what he's doing.
So, like, if he's, like, advertising and stuff, did he give you his screen name? I know it's not the actual prankster.
No, didn't mention it. Did he get a new screen name? Because you're talking to someone who 100% believes that was prankster.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, but, like, sorry he was so rude to you. Gosh, you're right. He's been acting really weird recently. And I've noticed that he's been going off on strange errands. Do you know anything about these? I think coming here was one of his errands. What was he doing around here? I'm just concerned about him.
I'll say you keep chatting. You might not get a whole lot more information from him, but just a lot of...
Just, I know that the doppelganger's been around there.
Been around a couple of times. Was looking for something, never quite found it. And I'll say you know what he's looking for, because that's what Scarlet Sentinel is currently looking for. He's trying to find the information to find that the secret planning place. So we pan over to Scarlet Sentinel as you sit, I'm assuming like in the middle seat because of the 3 seats, because if it has to be in one or the other, you can just like hold the computer over.
Yeah, I kind of talked my way into getting in. Just be like, hey, yeah, no, I was at the show last night and I dropped my wallet. Can I go in and see if it got kicked under a chair, please? I know exactly where I was sitting.
Yeah, sure. We usually get most of those in the Lost and Found, but if you want to run in and go check, go for it.
Awesome, thank you so much.
I love Jumper having to do this complicated thing to like talk to some theater kids, and Scarlet's like, "Hey, can I just come in?" Like, I just like walks right in.
I get the vibe that Scarlet Sentinel, as Madigan, has probably done some amount of tech support here.
True.
Yeah, and also Madigan is a huge theater freak. She loves the Globe Theater. She goes to as many shows as she possibly can.
Oh.
She gets like discounts
you're a regular.
for tickets. Yeah, they know me here. They know me. They're like, "Oh, Madigan, hey!" I'm like, "Hey."
Yeah, you probably got caught up in quite a bit of chit chat before you were able to go, and now you were sitting in the seat with Prankster's notebook.
Bet if I name dropped Madigan, I would have gotten so much more from Jason.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
You did get an important insight into Doppelganger.
I did. He's being a meanie butt.
So, anything you want to do, Madigan, as you're sitting there?
Well, I'm gonna check to see if that code thing is working. That program's working where I'm sitting.
I'll say just go ahead and roll to assess the situation.
I got an 8.
You get to ask one. And I will give it to you for free. As you sit in the middle, you realize it doesn't work, and then you just have to hold it over at where he exactly was sitting, and it starts working.
Oh!
I quickly shift over, jump over the armrest. Put my feet up on the front because it's like a wall.
There you go.
Mhm.
Laptop there.
What question do you ask as it starts to load?
What here can I use to see the fastest route to finding where the prankster is? Or, sorry, Doppelganger, or whichever one.
Yeah. At the moment, you are trying to find Prankster, because Prankster might know what's going on with Doppelganger, but if you want to see if you can find a way to find Doppelganger as well, I will let you if you roll well on a roll to unleash your powers.
Ooh. I got an 8.
So as this program is doing its thing and unlocking, you do a little hacking into a couple of different things. For what here can I use to find, dig into a little bit of this information? You're able to get into something and find out that the secret planning place is a sort of bunker that he has on Goose Island.
Goose Island?
Not gonna lie, I picked it entirely because they'll be on an island. That island's square. That's the entire logic. Was I looked on a map and it's a square island. So he's got a little underground bunker, and what you're downloading is essentially the last part of a digital key.
Ooh, awesome.
To get in. But as you try and see if there's anything on how to find Doppelganger, you do find some notes on different powers have different energies, and there might be someone who knows how to recognize the energy that is Doppelgangers specifically. but you don't quite get who. But you know there might be a way to sort of track Doppelganger's energy, and there's someone out there that probably knows. And you'll also remember that Marcus's dad has dealt with Doppelganger and knows the first person who took Doppelganger down. That's part of why he went to go talk to his dad, because his dad might have information.
Marcus was going to get that info.
I don't know anything about. I don't know that he's Kid Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't think you know he's Kid Phoenix.
He didn't, because all I have on my notes is Marcus.
Yeah, because we were in civilian clothes.
Oh, that's right. We were, weren't we?
Yeah. So right now, Bethany and Madigan are the only ones that know, and Madigan, you're like, oh, we have another question we need to ask. So you have your next destination, you have a little bit of information, Bethany has her powers back, and Jumper has an unexpected insight on Doppelganger. So do you all like meet up outside afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
I head back to. I have folded my scooter back up into its little teeny attach. I don't know what I keep my scooter as. I have a feeling I can. I have a.
You fold it up really small.
Into my tricorder case, right?
Yes.
Like a
Like Mary Poppins' bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I don't pull the whole scooter out. The scooter expands.
Yeah.
So you just go like a snap bracelet, but a reverse of a snap bracelet.
It folds up and
I go
probably
like
small.
that and
Yes.
it expands. Yeah, exactly. And so I go back to where Madigan's
Motorbike.
The motorcycle.
motorcycle. The motorcycle. I have reverted to my true form. I still have the dum-dum. I'm finishing it and I'm looking for a garbage can.
There's cans everywhere.
Oh, good. I don't litter because littering is also not cool.
Very not cool.
Yeah, children, don't litter.
Don't litter.
I'm a little worried about
don't
why
smoke.
someone's letting their children listen to the show, but continue.
Anyway, we all meet back up. Glider definitely has more pep in her step, and she kind of bounds up, and she's like, okay, I think I found something, but like don't look over there when I tell you, so just like be cool, okay? There's a camera over in front of all those little stores. It's kind of like a boutique fashion store or something. I don't know.
Jewelry store.
Jewelry store. They have a camera outside of their store that's aimed at the theater, and it's not wired into the store. So somebody's
I really want to look now.
Look at me. Don't look at the store. Just
I'm
look at
not
me.
looking. I'm looking at you. Can I maneuver so I can look nonchalantly?
Only if you do it nonchalantly.
Is it behind me?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Can I do a scratch and stretch or what?
Twist and bend.
The bend and snap.
Bend and snap. I love Glider saying, okay, don't look over there. And Jumper's like, I must.
You can't tell someone not to look over somewhere and expect them not to look. Madigan, though, will not even look. Can
Jumper
Madigan, like pull up her little, like, arm computer thing and just, like,
Yes.
go for, like, a sensory for any cameras around?
Yeah. As you're doing that, Abby pipes in. If it's not wired in, there's probably some sort of wireless signal.
Can I hijack the wireless signal with my Kirby crab?
Well, if we interrupt it, they'll know we know about it. Because somebody's watching the theater.
That's the vehicle. I have alien tech, technically speaking. I alter a human device. Oh.
Yeah, you would have to have contact with it. Let's see what Madigan is able to
Yeah.
figure out.
Go ahead, Madigan. You do your stuff.
Being able to like hijack and watch the recording as they're watching the recording without trying to not let them know that I've...
Trying to covertly get into the... Yeah. Roll to unleash your powers.
Hey, got a 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
On a hit, you do it.
Yay!
So are you just trying to, like, see what they see, or are you trying to see where it's being sent to?
Ooh.
A little bit of both. I want to know where the signal is going to or coming from, and then I also I want to be able to see if there's anything specific that they're watching. Like, can they move the camera at all to like watch or whatever, anything like that? Is there anything being recorded, or is it a live feed? Just kind of getting all the information off that camera.
You pick up, it's mostly set up to surveil the theater. There is some amount of movement, but just with the angle at what it should set up, it's able to see most of it. There is a sort of facial recognition program that is set up to like send out an alert.
Do you share this information, my darling?
I will, but we should probably leave this area. I just don't want anything getting picked up.
Yeah, so you pick up that, and I'll also say you get a rough location for where the signal is being sent to. Once you get within like a couple of blocks, things get scrambled, like they have some sort of protections in place. It's kind of like a middle of nowhere area, not near the park or the island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you also see signs that they have at least one other camera set up for surveillance somewhere else in the city.
I should have examined my surroundings. Oh!
All right.
Yeah, I think based on what Caitlin has said, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah.
And then next time we can have Marcus show up and we can all go into the theater and see if there's anything else.
Back into the theater, because I was already in the theater.
We know you handled it, Madigan.
Madigan didn't find her wallet. She needs 3 friends to help her look under 3 seats. 1 friend per
or we'll go
seat.
to Goose Island.
I will point out that you don't know who the facial recognition is set to ping. You can assume prankster.
Oh, teacher, please pick me. Sorry. I have ideas.
It wouldn't be too far out of the realm of possibility if they were trying to find prankster that they would also be looking for Jumper.
Yeah.
So you might need to move kind of quickly and move on to the island.
Yep. Okay. Next plan. We'll go to the
Yeah,
island.
that.
Okay, great. We'll be like,
Like
Marcus, we gotta
that.
go.
Yeah.
We realize it's doing facial recognition, and we all turn and look at it. We don't see this, but the panel and it pings, ping, ping, ping.
Oh, shoot. So, wait. You spoke before Madigan checked it out, didn't you?
We'll see.
Oh, dear.
To be fair, it is across the street. It's across the street.
Yeah, it's across the street. Like, it's not real close to us.
Mm-hmm. I have bright red
So
hair.
does-
So do I. I'm like 6'2"
baby.
and very
Ooh,
tall
big
on a
one.
motorcycle.
Hiding behind.
We're very conspicuous,
Oh,
even in
yeah.
our civvies.
Yeah. You have drawn attention, and also this is the first you've had a hint that Doppelganger might not be working alone.
Yeah. Great.
Jumper, do you share what you learned?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I share that Doppelganger is a meanie butt, and he's been around this part for some time now, but he's not a prankster. Because he's a meanie butt and prankster's not.
And that this whole thing might not have anything personal to do with prankster, so much as taking advantage of the amount of attention prankster's action gets.
That that social media, the social media stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to draw attention in an indirect way while pretending it's just a grudge.
Glider and Jumper and Scarlet trying to explain all this to Marcus when they see him next. They're gonna be like,
Yeah, but like we do like a tag team. So like we hold up our hands and do like a high five system.
You have been listening to Queen City Supers, a graveyard tape side story using the game Masks. Masks: A New Generation is a superhero role-playing game in which a team of young heroes fights villains, saves lives, and tries to figure out who they are. Featuring Caitlin as Madigan, aka Scarlet Sentinel, the Janus. Jess as Bethany Bertolucci, aka Glider, the Beacon. Ian as Marcus, aka Kid Phoenix, the Doomed. And Brianna Jean as the Keeper and Producer.